goodness, I just feel so dainty behind this giant singing bowl. My God. Ah, hey girl. Oh, baby. Doesn't this just sound so lovely? Hello, Leo. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and I'm going to be doing your weekly general reading. Now, I also do your weekly love reading, which I'll put a link to over here for you to check out should you be interested. But in this reading, or any reading that I offer, I always ask the individual to rely on your intuition. That is because I like to speak in examples and put it in perspective. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, because I'm just a man reading some tarot cards. You know your situation better than I could, so take the cards that resonate and leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to take offense by it, right? If you do find some cards that do resonate with you, though, please let me know in the comments below, because I like to keep up to date with you guys, and you letting me know how the cards resonate with you and give you an aha moment is how I know what's going on in your lives, and I enjoy seeing how things progress out for you. So also, I would appreciate it if you do enjoy this reading and it gives you a sense of direction. My goodness, I can't hold these cards. For you to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel a lot, Leo, and I always am super appreciative when you take the time to do that for me. But yeah, I'm going to be doing 3 rows for you. The first couple rows are just like what it is that we can expect, what it is that you're dealing with, and then the last row is what it is that you should be working on to improve this week, because it serves me no purpose in letting you know what is coming this week if you don't know how to maneuver through that energy, right? So let's just jump into it. Let's pull some clarifiers as well. But for your first row, we have the 7 of Earth with the Ace of Fire and the Page of Water. So 7 of Earth talks about some type of anxiety going down for you, and then the Ace of Fire talks about a career advancement. So, but then the Page of Water represents the other aspect of where it's talking about a new person coming into your life. So this could be an either or situation. It's kind of covering all bases. Perhaps they're all connected in that way. This card is meant to be out too. So I just realized I didn't show you the card, Leo. So that's the 7 of Earth, which is the representation of 7 of Pentacles as well. So the cards that I pulled for you, several came out. We have the Lover's card, the 3 of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, and then the 6 of Cups in the reverse. So a storyline very clearly came out for you, Leo, where it's like anxiety based on some big decision. Again, the Lover's card is speaking in terms of like a person as well. So it could be pertaining to like this Page of Water energy, but it also could be pertaining to the Ace of Fire energy of where it's talking about a big decision in terms of like making like a change in career perhaps. Maybe there's some of you guys who have anxiety based on how things would work out in that kind of way, right? That's understandable. When you have the 3 of Cups in reverse though, you're worried about failure. That's what I'm getting from this, is like you're worried about failure. You're worried about there being like another person involved and someone that you're interested in, wherever this Lover's card is involving, right? Maybe you're worried about not being good enough for the other person. And so with this Queen of Cups energy, I feel like that's like ending up the energy that you adopt, is that you kind of start closing yourself off and you start convincing yourself, being like, oh, I didn't want to do this anyways, right? You find reasons as to why, or you play something down, so you don't feel as bad about not engaging with it or not doing something, right? It allows you to stay stuck in the past in some type of way with the 6 of Cups coming in, right? Ace of Swords comes in where it is letting me know like you will overcome this, right? This is letting me know where this is like you're eventually going, like this is just kind of like the initial cold feet issue, I feel like, for you. I feel like this is more so letting me know of an individual that is just like you're going through like your thoughts and your emotions, which is fine. It's completely normal and healthy for you too. I'm not trying to bring you any type of shame in that regard whatsoever, Leo, but this is more so like with that Ace of Swords, just like you're gonna complain, but you're gonna like pick up your sword and keep on going. You're gonna keep it moving, right? While you complain, which is nothing wrong with that. So it's just like you're just having a moment, which is okay. Last 3 cards for your first row that I'm going to pull for you. We have the 7 of Wands and then the 6 of Swords paired with the 8 of Wands. So for some of you Leos, you are being called to move on from a situation involving other people. which I feel like, dare I say, is almost like a separate energy, but I feel like it's connected in the sense of maybe some of your underlying anxiety is because of some type of energy or people that you're keeping yourself around currently. Does that make sense? Is where it's just like maybe you're feeling a little bit insecure when you're around certain people. So how do I use this as an example? You know, if you're not feeling comfortable with certain people, when you're like taking like a selfie, like you're taking a picture or whatever, there are just some things that you feel naturally more comfortable doing when you're around certain people, but then other people you would never act, you know, a certain way. Maybe you wouldn't act as like silly around certain people. That's the energy that I'm getting. And so I feel like there's like still like I can't help but feel like there is some type of energy presence that like is not, that like you kind of dim yourself for in some type of way, or that's partially why you don't take this leap of faith, because someone's like in your ear being like, oh, you can't do this, adding doubt, right? But let's get into your second row. Second row, 5 of Swords coming in for you. Then we have the Emperor in the reverse, but I'm going to show it upright for you so you can see the artwork of it. And then we have the Hermit card coming in. So let's start pulling some clarifiers. Let's get some clarification for the 5 of Swords first. 10 of Wands comes in with the 2 of Pentacles and then the Star card. So you're being asked, when the 5 of Swords comes in, this is always like someone moving on, like a moving on energy of some sort, right? And then when it's paired with the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles, there's like baggage that you need to let go of that I feel like is like adding more to your plate, right? So that's preventing you from reaching your star moment. That's like the Star card is like just like the ultimate fulfillment, going with what makes sense to you, right? Reaching for your dreams, essentially. This 10 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles, this is like emotional baggage that's weighing you down and affecting you in your actual physical realm, right? The 10 of Wands is usually the representation of just like feeling some type of disempowerment or just like emotional baggage. 2 of Pentacles is letting me know that it's actually affecting you in your physical life in some type of way. Usually this would take form in just like a depression perhaps, or maybe anxiety to the point where you just can't be productive for the day sometimes. That's what that setup is kind of giving me the energy of. Let's get clarification on the Emperor card in the reverse for you, Leo. Overall though, I still like this reading, Leo, because this is like, each time it's like you're identifying a problem, but you're actively growing from it. So I hope my way of talking about this isn't like making you feel defeated. Like I find this energy really admirable. So the Emperor in the reverse, this is letting me know of an energy of someone that's feeling initially disempowered. And this is under your row of where it's with your Ace of Fire. So this is someone that's feeling like they're not good enough, right? This is giving me more affirmation as you're not valuing yourself. 9 of Wands comes in, letting me know this as well. You're not wanting to take a stand. You're not wanting to come from a place of power. You're not wanting to be seen from a place of power for some reason. 9 of Cups, interesting actually. You have 3 9s coming in here. So would I, dare I say write down 9 and 3 for numerology, Leo? But then we have the, yeah, as I was saying, 9 of Cups and then 9 of Pentacles. They're 3 9s. I enjoy this a lot. Notice with the 3 9s, like each one is like singularly by themselves. And sometimes, I mean, okay, like technically there's an animal here, but like each time, like you're finding this happiness, like you're finding your power, you're finding your mojo with the 9 of Wands. You're finding that fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment, that happiness with the 9 of Cups. And then you'll be able to financially support yourself and be able to give you that stability here by yourself. The common theme here is where it's with yourself. Paired with that Emperor card, it's almost like you have this fear, Leo, that you wouldn't be able to sustain yourself or like take care of yourself. And there just needs to come a point of where it's just like you need to trust in yourself, I guess. I don't know. Let's look at the clarifiers of the Hermit card. The Hermit card usually comes forward with someone that needs to take a step away from people and to start self-reflecting. Let's look at these clarifiers. So I pulled the 3 of Swords, so I feel like it's connected with the Hermit card in the sense of like putting things in perspective, putting pain, putting thoughts, putting habits, past habits that are no longer serving you in perspective again. Then we have these cards are all over the place. The Knight of Wands paired with the Lover's card. It's almost like after this temporary pause that happens with this Hermit paired with the 3 of Swords, that's when this Lovers with the Knight of Wands happens, where you start charging passionately forward towards this big decision again, right? Remember, we had the Lovers card pulled for your first row, where it's talking about this big decision that you have anxiety about, or talking about some individual. I feel like you need to take a moment to breathe, put things in perspective, Leo, and then that's when you start charging forward. But until then, you want to attach this Queen of Pentacles energy to this Hermit energy. So it's like, not only are you healing from this Three of Pentacles or Three of Swords energy, Leo, you also are pampering yourself. You're investing in yourself with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles is always like the card that comes in when someone needs to be more selfish and like putting themselves first, right? Let's get into your last row, the row that it is that you need to be working on for this week, Leo. But overall, beautiful reading. Really, what I'm seeing from this is just like continuing. You're on the perfect path for yourself, right? I feel like this is more so just a time of continuing to do self-reflection, continue doing some shadow work, right? For some of you. Cards I pulled, the Tower card, the Wheel card, and the Seven of Swords. So be careful not to cause the Tower moment in your life, Leo, when it's not necessary. That's what I feel for you. Be careful, like pick your battles. That's really what I'm saying getting from this is like pick your battles with this, because it's like if you pick the wrong battle, the wheels might turn out of your favor and just cause a little bit more difficulty, a little bit more stress in your life, and we never like that, right? I hope this reading was helpful to you, Leo. I really appreciate you allowing me the opportunity to provide this reading for you. Again, if you did enjoy it, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe. But until next time, Leo, bye.